And so here we are. You are geared up. You want to start with your communication plan. You've already probably set a date where you'll sit down to analyze how to create your plan. There are a few things you need to consider. So number one is budget. Budget. I think we cannot downplay that. Budget either to advertise your organization online, budget either to print those t-shirts, budget either to print that banner, or a budget to create a poster. Capacity. So capacity comes in different ways. Number one, you need people who have capacity to create social media posts. And that's what we are doing right now, because at the end of this, one of the key things is how to do your messaging. So by the end of this, you should be able to know how to create your social media posts. But one of the key things you also say about posts is visuals play a very key role. So I would encourage you, number one, you can learn how to create posters using Canva. In the course of this presentation, there's a link that you can just go on and really self-teach. It's very simple. So you can self-teach on that. But also secondly, invest in a good phone. I won't even say invest in a good camera. Invest in a good phone. If you're able to, it will be an investment you will thank yourself for later. So if nothing else, go back, sit down, look at your budget and invest in a good phone. And then the second thing, as you do your communication plan, one of the things you'll agree on is probably when you have an engagement, you'll always take photos. So that on a bare minimum, even before you know how to curate beautiful posters to share your message, at least you should be able to, number one, post a photo of the engagement. And very shortly, I'll be sharing a few short photos. But also number two, you know how to write your messages for a start. That is where we will start. So that's in charge of capacity. And then third is leadership support. Have your leadership on board, you know. I mean, if you're going to get a new phone, you need the leadership to approve the budget. Please have the support. If you need photos, you need to agree that all of you should come together. You need to agree that all of you should come together to make sure at the end of each engagement, there's someone who's responsible to give back the photos. So focus on that. And then finally, have your resource materials. You know, identify what are the resources that you have that can be able to you can be able to engage. You can be able to engage with. And so, where are we? And so, if you're starting out, what we've said is, we've agreed, you need to communicate effectively. You need to reach donors. You need to reach funders. You need to have clarity as an organization for what you're doing so that anyone who interacts with your page can very easily be able to go online to find out what you do. And notice, I haven't talked about website, which is also a key when it comes to online presence, because I think, you know, by now, all of us do have our website pages and we are a bit aware of what we need to do. So in case your website needs upgrading, please go ahead and do that. But really, there is no pressure. We usually say, I mean, some of us are really starting off as organizations. So there's no pressure. In the course of time, hopefully you can be able to upgrade that. But for your social media, there is no excuse at all.